All right, get this party started. All right, how's everybody doing out there today? Hope you're doing all right. I got some stuff to do right now in a minute. Try to, but like I said, man, I showed Christina the video, and it's getting amazing, man. Like I said, you said you're turning into a gymnast. Yeah, pretty much. Um, I don't know. I mean, I never seen a gymnast do all that. They ain't picking up the entire body like that, not to that extent. These bars are made out of pure steel too. That's the thing. It's tougher than gymnastics because gymnastics there's bounce and stuff. That looks kind of like a '67 Camaro, like that. But yeah, gymnasts are cool and all, but they're usually a little bit shorter or a lot shorter, and they're not doing this. You could take gymnasts and try to get them to do this. They ain't going to be able to do all this. Not most of them. They can do some stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit different. I mean, it's some serious strength, especially when you're 6'2" and like 150, 65 pounds. It ain't no joke picking up your whole body vertical like that and holding it. Um, but yeah, I mean, people don't get size does matter in a lot of different things and ways. But all the gymnasts are usually not that tall for a reason because their center of gravity, so it's easier to do stuff. But I mean, I'm not light. That's what people don't get. I'm picking up a lot of weight when I'm picking up my whole body like that. But it's just incredible, period. Um, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the best way to explain it. I would compare it to gymnastics a little bit. It's fairly close. But they just say there's no bounce in the bars, so they say it's harder and stuff. I don't know. I think the rings are pretty difficult. I mean, I think the rings are more difficult than most pretty much anything. I ain't waiting around all day for nonsense. You know, that's the thing down here, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. It just be frustrating, bro. Just the way people are down here. There's no sense of intimacy. They're always in your way, always. I mean, if you go, I'm glad that I don't even go to Walmart no more very often because I mean, it's a hard thing to deal with. They won't even let you walk. They're just always there. You know, I walked into a Walmart the other day down here, and the dude's just sitting there peering, like giving some kind of look, like I don't know what you're looking at or what. See, they can't drive, so they got the line backed up because of the train, and then they're trying to go around. This guy's just completely going over all the traffic. It's just crazy out here, man. It really is. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah. And then the other thing too, you got these. There's always one of them or a group of them. Like, first of all, here's the first order of business. I don't owe you nothing. If I don't know you, I'm not asking for your opinion. Don't give me your 2 cents. I don't need your looks. I don't need your approval. I don't need your acknowledgement. You don't know me, right? Don't look at me any type of way. That's how that's going to work. Straight up. So, today I noticed that too. There was one of them, and he's sitting there walking. You see me walking, and then you start walking right where you see him walking, and then you just stop. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Good. Don't ever do that again. All right. So again, and what I do is I just keep walking because, like I said, there's no reason for it, no need for it. And just because y'all get all, you want to get all in your feelings when Batman's around, I don't care. That's what you don't get. I ain't here for you. Yeah, it looks like a Camaro, maybe old Camaro. Or maybe it's a Chevelle. I don't know. Pretty nice car. Not anything that's a big deal. You know, that's the thing. I almost bought a '67 Camaro down here for like 60 grand. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing when you a gangster and you the mob and you a hustler. It ain't nothing. Right now, I got cars cost more than all that nonsense. Right now. That's what I'm saying. These folks for years have been trying to say my name and act like they talk. You ain't talking to me, bro. I'm way ahead of everybody, man. Light years. Can't nobody ever catch up to me with that. That's crazy. And all I'm saying is just that's reality. Like, you can't just talk and just shape all of reality the way you want. Reality is what it is. Get over it. I got all these folks and their feelings. You understand? Like, real talk. Another thing I want to say, because I don't hold my tongue for nobody, right? If you work for a company and you're nobody within that company, like I said, what's the point? Like, I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need your opinion. I don't need your looks. I just don't need it. Like I said, we vocalize everything here, bro. I'm a CEO of my own companies and corporations. Again, every one of you is going to respect me. You just have to understand it's non-negotiable. You're not going to do anything or say anything. You don't have any power. No, you're not going to make up stories like we already addressed you on, right? And you can see the energy with people. You can see that they know what it is. Like, yeah, you're not going to just say things out of thin air, role reversing because you're sitting there talking to these weird individuals. Yeah, I don't play like that, brother. Feel me? Like I said, what reasoning would I have to do what these folks try to do? What reasoning would I have for that? I have everything. I'm always good. I'm always Gucci no matter what. Like, what do you mean? I just get caught in between checks right now. That's it. With what I'm doing here. That's all. It shouldn't even be a big deal if I had people that would step up and support me, right? So what do you mean? You know, it doesn't make any sense. They'll say that there's things happening that I would do things that I would never do because there's no purpose for me to do it. So again, what are you talking about? It's just, it don't make no sense. It'll be their idea of what to do, and then they'll say, "Oh, you're doing this." No, that was your idea. Literally, what are you talking about, dude? And what you're saying is not what it is. So, but yeah, much less. I'm gonna even go this far. Much less, if you're like a janitor at a company, yeah, you don't have no say so in nothing. Like, I don't need your approval for nothing. Like, they be sitting there just looking like, 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 is something out of place? You okay? Are they paying you right? Because I doubt it. We probably make minimum wage. Imagine janitors like they have an opinion on Batman. Bro, listen, I'm coast to coast. I'm worldwide. I'm the CEO of my own companies. I'm an actual CEO. You understand? I'm a big deal. When I come around wherever I'm at, I'm a big deal. I don't know who y'all thought you was talking. It wasn't me. See, that's the thing. Folks got the wrong guy, and then that's the test that God tests people and sees where it's at. So when I'm going through some little basic struggle because of how I get paid by this company, that's nothing. That don't mean nothing. I run my own media company, Duke. See, that's the thing. People don't want to get with reality. Like, real talk. They just be sitting there like with a look, like, what's the look? Like, what are you all up in my business for? What are you worried about me? Worry about you. You know what I mean? Do your job. If you're a janitor, be the best janitor you can be. Like, real talk. Like, I don't understand. Like that, that's what people are just funny to me. I'm just gonna point it all out. Like, you can play games all you want. I'm going public with everything. I done told y'all folks this. I don't care where I'm at, bro. Y'all don't run nothing. You don't own nothing, bro. None of y'all even own a company. I own several companies. Own. I own billions in equity. I own buildings. Trust me, bro. I don't care about nothing you talking about, bro. Y'all people is low level. All of you, especially down here. Keep my name out your mouth. It's weird. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really be acting like they give me approval. Like, what? Like, oh, can we talk to you for a minute so we can, blow some more smoke up your blah 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 and talk about a bunch of nonsense that doesn't exist? Yeah, that got addressed real quick. So we can make up some more lies on your name. Like, what? Like, What are you talking about? Like, so we can role reverse everything that people are doing with your business and pretend that you're doing those things? For what purpose would I have? No, I know my actions every day, brother. I know exactly what I'm doing. You jealous and you mad, all y'all. Y'all mad because you didn't build a corporation. I don't care what position you are. You could be manager, fake owner. Y'all don't own those companies. Even if you're called an owner, y'all don't own them companies, bro. Y'all didn't build none of these companies from scratch. These are companies you work for. You're a puppet. You ain't no real CEO. None of y'all. Real talk. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I ain't going to sit here in front. I don't care. I have no respect for establishments, for authority. I am the authority. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I care less. Like, real talk. Weird. Like, it's the weirdest thing I ever seen. Weirdest thing I ever heard. Just how people's just attitude, like they just adjust it and like I'm here at your discretion. Bro, I don't care what you have to say. Like I said, why don't y'all work out every day? Why don't y'all go train? How about that? How about we turn it completely around? The entire system and everything you've been trying to do. Like, and don't ever hand me your card. I don't care about a card. I don't care about your title. I threw that card in the trash. Like, what? About if you need anything. I don't need anything from you. What are you going to do for me? You mean if I need anything? What? Or like if you need something, if you need Batman. Like, what? If you need Batman to save you or whatever, holla. Like, what? Well, if I need any, what are you going to do for me? Like, real talk, bro. I don't do this fake stuff. That's the thing. I be talking to certain individuals, certain folks I'm cool with, and then you got everybody want to come give their opinion. Yeah, I'm a grown man. We don't do that. That ain't how it works. You volunteer your opinion, no problem. I'm gonna go public. I'm gonna make you look silly like I just did. Like, yeah, don't hand me your card. I don't need that. Throw that in the garbage. I need that for if I need anything. What could I need from you? What are you gonna do for me? Like, how about you start hiring employees, right, that look like me? Do that if I need anything. That's what I need. I need you to start showing equality and fairness and following your actual company policy, which means you have to have a variety of employees. Do that. Talking to me, especially trying to like, oh, can we have a word for you? That's like the worst mistake you can make. Be like, bro, you basically win in the lottery with me. It's like Glenn Serio said. He tell him straight up, you just won the lottery. Like, dude, I'm a public platform. Even that one fake comedian dude, he just challenged an MMA UFC guy and lost. But he told him the truth. He told him it in a funny, weirdo way, and he's out of control and he don't know what he's doing. And he's on a power trip and he's gonna keep failing and he's gonna always be broke because of his attitude. But he was saying, he said, what do you mean the media? He said, I am the media. He said, tune into the channel. Like, that's the truth. This is all media. Like, Batman is the media. There's nobody who can have an opinion. This is the problem with these folks online. Your opinion is null and void. Y'all don't have a voice anymore. I am the media, literally. That's what they don't get. I'm everything. I'm the media. I'm the streets. That was the whole point. Is this is a takeover? Y'all want to go on power trips? This is a power takeover. You're witnessing real power. That's the problem. You folks ain't aggressive enough to know what real power is. You're all docile. Like, yeah, I have a title. I'm going to stand here in front of you in my whatever, in my little cleaned up shirt and talk to a guy who's had bank accounts with over $300,000 in it. Little Wody, little homie, you ain't never seen money like that. Any CEO of a company, y'all ain't never had a bank account with over 300,000. Get out my face. None of y'all. None of y'all will ever see money. Okay, I mean, and spend more money than your entire government. I'm talking facts. I don't operate. Feelings are not facts, like Steve told you. I don't operate off my emotions. I'm talking facts. I made millions every year consecutively. Like, learn who you talking to. You can't do anything for me. You know what I mean? What y'all need to do is focus on getting your businesses straight and running your companies right. Don't act like you're doing me a favor. You ain't doing me no favor, bro. You ain't doing nothing for me, man. Never have. Like I said, when I'm talking to folks, that's between me and them. I'm talking to them. I ain't talking to you. Stay out of it. Real talk. All that other nonsense. Listen, if y'all ain't humane, and you don't understand the concept of survival, and that it's hot as hell out here, and that people need to have a seat and chill out for 2 seconds, right? Within 1 year. I mean, if you're that inhumane, I mean, that's cool. I'm just going to end up getting your company shut down. That's a fact. And that's a promise. Feel me? Like, no, you can't treat people like that, period. See, you're at our discretion. That's what they don't get. You're all at my mercy. You're at the mercy of my opinion of what I have to say. I shut down illegal organizations and companies for a living, bro. Yeah, don't play with me. Don't play these games with me. I'm not the one. Straight up. So, like I said, now that y'all know what it really is, homeboy, right? Like I said, what now? What anybody got to say now? Like, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of people sitting there acting with me. Like, you going to still act? That's what I'm saying. They act. I just do the acting right back. Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. And whatever. Whatever you tell yourself, homeboy. But see, I never get upset because I don't have to, because I got real power. If I want a company shut down, I'll have it shut down in 5 seconds. Easily. Easily. All I got to do is go public. All y'all do is malicious, illegal activity and nonsense. All y'all don't know how to treat people. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't play with me, bruh. All I got to do is speak, bruh. And you lose your job. I think I just had a lady lose her job out here, too, because of them antics she pulled, and I have it all on camera. Told you. Told you, coach. Right? Just like the other one, the Porky. Yeah, he lost his job. He clearly lost his job, never saw him. Just like the dude, the red triangles paid off out here. He lost both jobs out here and got ran out the neighborhood. Does it sound like I'm a guy who plays? Does it sound like I'm a guy anyone needs to tap on the shoulder and say, hey, can we talk to you for a second? Like, bro, get on my face. We ain't talking about none of y'all. Y'all are not, y'all are playing with a dude that does this for a living, dog. Like, real talk. The sooner you wake up to reality and quit being delusional and realize I have all the power and I can do no wrong, the better. Because until you do, you're all going to be in for a rude awakening over and over. I'm going to get your company shut down. I'm going to have you lose your job. Quick. You know, keep my name out your mouth. So like I said, this is what I do. I'm like an auditor. And these folks, they want to pretend they don't have to listen. Now they're starting to slowly realize, oh, okay, he's the real deal. Yeah, I don't play. If I walk into a company, y'all better be on your P's and Q's and act right. Because all I got to do is go public and I'll have the company shut down in 5 seconds. Straight up, just like I did in Power Network. Yeah. Oh, I got a list of companies I already put out of business. Play with me. Exactly. Folks be running their mouth too much. Sitting there worried about nonsense. Real talk. Like, these people don't do anything. You want to talk about cologne too. You know what cologne does to you? That's why I don't wear none of that nonsense, because it's horrible for you. It doesn't help your health. I don't sacrifice my health for so-called women. I got me a woman. Try getting you one. Fake CEOs and still can't get a woman. Boy, get out of here. We'll be right back.